So welcome to good old Ireland, and old Stevie's pub. And I can't do an Irish accent for the love of money, but we're going to steal this sign because it's an adventure game, and anything that's not nailed down just gets teleported into our inventory.
A tin advertising sign for an island sightseeing tour by boat. Definitely not by that weather, though.
An island sightseeing tour. And the other thing we can see moving is this here flag. So let's steal that as well, because it's an adventure game in good old Ireland. And you can bet the accents are going to be wrong.
No idea what coat of arms that is.
Can we read the sign? Old Stevie's pub.
The daily menu is hanging there. There's nothing on it. Either the cook is sick or they're fasting at the moment. Oh, full house? Maybe I should have made a reservation.
You don't have to be such a dick.
The barkeeper's best friend.
I
don't want to deprive the barkeeper of his best friend.
Then let's steal this one. Oh, thank God there's 2 tumblers. Just remember
I'll take that with me.
Yes.
It has obviously already fulfilled its function with the nice gentleman here.
Now then, that's all we really wanted at the moment. And we're going to go down these stairs. And there's a fisherman here.
Actually, he only needs to breathe into the water once. Then all the fish would swim to the surface. Drunk.
And he's got some fish. Let's steal his fish.
You can't eat that many fish by yourself, can you?
Are you worried about my health, or do you just want to scrounge up a fish?
Well, to tell the truth.
Go ahead and take one. I'm sure I'll catch a couple more.
Oh, thank you very much.
You don't sound very Irish, but then Max doesn't sound very German, so...
Hello there. Why are you fishing in this weather?
You don't have the first clue about fishing, do you?
No, not really. Why?
Because the fish bite the best in weather like this. You can see my bucket. That's my catch in just the last 3 hours.
Ireland, ladies and
Even
gentlemen.
if I was able to catch 30 roast doves and wild pigs with apples in their mouths within 3 hours, I would never voluntarily sit outside in weather like this.
I mean, you'd catch a dove if it was roasted.
That door in the cliff, do you know what's behind it?
The cellar of old Stevie's pub.
Is there any way to get in there?
Do you have any idea how often I've tried that already? The cellar contains at least a year's supply of whiskey.
And I'm Irish.
Brian, the old skinflint, keeps it under lock and key. He always says a barkeeper shouldn't give away his goods. We used to barter fish for whiskey. But one time a red herring got accidentally mixed in with the delivery. He's been pissed and ran something about industrial fish ever since. But the damage was minimal.
I'm looking for a man named Morangi. Can you help me?
Sure. Old Ken lives over there, on his island.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. How can I get there? Is there a ferry? Or a bridge?
Nah, there aren't any bridges. And no ship is going to go out in this weather.
Is that your boat over there?
Yes.
Can I borrow it for a second?
I really don't need it at the moment. But perhaps you could do me a favor in return.
Sure. What?
My buddy Stefan visited me this morning, and now I'm all out of whiskey again.
Hold together, game. Hold!
Now I should get some for you? Why don't you just get some from the bar around the corner?
Why don't you just swim to the island?
Touché. So it's a trade-off. The whiskey for the boat?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay.
In that case, tight lines.
Thanks.
Right. Good old Ireland, eh? Right. Well, we've got some fish. And we've got a sign. Let's put the fish on the sign. Ooh. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to fill the tumbler. I was like, hang on, I didn't fill up the tumbler. Yes, we're going to bake a fish. We've got nice salty water there. All the water in Ireland is salty. Now, soak the flag. And then we'll pop the fish on the sign over the stove or the fireplace, cook it, and then we've got something
I'm gonna use your fireplace to grill the fish. Of course, you could probably do it a lot better than I can, but you probably
Oh,
have
we
more
asked for
important
permission
things
this
to
time.
do.
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
I'm so Irish, it's painful. That is going to go there, and then you can't pick it up. Yeah, you can.
I could stand in front of it and dry my wet things. On the other hand, I probably have to leave right away anyway. I might as well not bother. The metal is much too hot.
That's pixel hunting that fish then. Boop. Thank you.
The fish is on the metal shield, ready to be served.
Shield? It was a sign earlier. Jesus.
I don't have to dry that. Its previous owner has done that very thoroughly already. I don't have to dry that. A simple tin cup.
Oh, I need to fill it up again. Twat. I'm not very good at this. This is sort of where my brain goes a bit smelly and stupid. But we're trying to get salt for the... Yeah. We look at it.
The water is completely evaporated. There's only a layer of salt left over.
Now, as you can see here, there's a speed
The top one
limit.
is a sign denoting a speed limit of 30. The lower one warns of road damage.
And this is a sharp turn. So what we should naturally do is cover up the... Yeah. Adventure games, kids. Let's chat to this guy.
Hello? He doesn't appear to be over... Hello? Are you alright? He doesn't appear to be overly communicative. Maybe I'll just let him sleep it off for now.
Do you want
Dinner is
some
served, my
fish?
lord.
We're doing this for a reason.
Fish? I smell fish. What?
Ah, my wedding vows.
Lemon's missing. Barkeep, bring me some lemon. A fish without lemon is like a bottle without whiskey. Barkeep?
I don't eat fish, so I don't know if fish is good with lemon.
Hello. Nice weather we're having today, isn't it?
What? It's raining cats and dogs.
Dogs!
It was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, real funny.
I'm
Well,
from
This should
Brooklyn.
be fun.
Do you have any
You
lemons?
probably don't have any lemons, right?
My compliments. You learn fast.
Well, what else can I do?
For Klaus?
Yes, he won't eat his fish without lemon.
Bring me one and I may even cut it for you.
You're my hero. Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
I don't know if I've done this right. No, I haven't done this right. What I need to do is ask him about
Hello.
deliveries.
I know that you have...
If you have to.
Yes.
Where is it?
Not a lot going on here.
It's okay.
Do you always have so few guests?
Some of my regulars are dead, and the walk-in customers aren't here yet.
Walk-in customers?
Truck drivers who are
There we
driving
go.
their goods to the markets in the neighboring villages. Every once in a while, they stop, have 3 to 12 whiskeys, and then continue their journey.
Because it's Ireland.
3 to 12 whiskeys.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And how often do they come by?
Every day they bring fruit and vegetables. I really don't understand who needs that stuff when you can have liquid vegetables.
Well,
Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure. Here comes the truck with the goods for the market. Maybe he'll stop, and you can have the company you want.
we just killed a man to get a lemon.
Oh, the truck driver appears to be new. He doesn't know his route and can't read any road signs. Oh, kids these days.
I hope nothing bad has happened. I should probably check on the driver. I'm in luck. The truck driver appears to have made the turn. I would have never forgiven myself if something had happened to him.
And yet still you set him up. Well, we want our cloth back. Always remember to pick up your shit.
Only healthy stuff. And I'm lucky. It even includes a lemon.
And we'll give that to him.
Here, you can give it to your eloquent guest, if your valuable time allows it.
Oh, he will definitely be pleased, and hopefully then he'll shut his mouth for a while.
You're very, very Irish, aren't you? Yeah. And he sits down, and we're going to spike.
Here's your lemon.
It's about time. Come and join me.
Never expect thanks for anything.
And we're going to spike his drink.
If I do it quickly and unobtrusively, hopefully the barkeeper won't notice. Let's see if he tastes the difference.
Man, Klaus, watching you eat this whole time is making me hungry. I'm gonna go grab some whiskey.
Well, you don't eat whiskey, friend. You don't eat whiskey. We did all of that.
It looks as if he actually noticed the difference.
And steal this very obvious key. It's totally not
One
for his
thing's
whiskey
sure,
cellar.
This action is a key scene in this little adventure.
That wasn't a very good pun.
I don't want to deprive the barkeeper of his best friend.
Okay, we'll leave it. Right, well, we got a key to the whiskey cellar. So let's open it. And we're in the whiskey cellar. And there's some whiskey. But there's also something else you want to hear. This here torch. Because adventure games, you know, you everything that's not nailed down. Now we can look around. In all of these scenes we can look around. I'm not, because some of the dialogue's humorous, some of it's not. There's a vise there we're going to be using anyway. Would you like some whiskey?
Is the offer with the boat and the whiskey still good?
Sure.
Then I have something for you.
Thanks. It won't last very long. But I wanted to head out in a while anyway. I'll just take off as soon as the bottle is empty. Please just tie the boat back up once you're done with it.
Sure, no problem. And thanks a lot. You've helped me more than you can imagine.
You too.
And we can, as I keep forgetting, he has to do his animation. We can now take the boat to the island. Oh, it's a bit Silent Hill on a budget. Remember Silent Hill 2? Having to row that damn boat. That was awful.
My God, everything here is completely overgrown and looks rather run down. I wonder if Morangi still really lives here.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
What are you doing down there?
They locked me in down here. Please help me and get me out of here.
Sure. But how?
No idea. Think of something. But I've sprained my ankle and I'm not 30 anymore.
I'm not 30
So
anymore.
don't just throw me a rope. I never managed to be able to climb one back when I was in school.
Is there a ladder here somewhere?
I'm afraid not. But there's a door down here that I can't open. Maybe you can find a way to open it from the outside.
Sure, no problem. How can I get to that door?
You're going to laugh, but I have no idea. I've never been down here before, and I have no idea how to get to the well from the castle. There must be a secret passage or something like that somewhere.
You're Ken Morangi, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Lord Morangi. Why?
If you live here, you should know your way around here, shouldn't you?
Well, I always thought that too.
Okay, I'll take a look around.
Thanks a lot.
There's a giant conspicuous sword here.
I'll give it a try. Maybe I was King Arthur in a previous life. Oh, that surprises me a little bit. Centuries stuck in stone don't seem to have had any effect on the blade. It is still sharp, and there's not a spot of rust on it.
Yoink!
Yikes. I only wanted to close the window shutter, and already I'm holding the whole thing in my hand. This place really needs a major overhaul.
If you think that's going to be a shield, you're right. Now, here it's a bit dark and weird and...
The torch is fastened to the wall. I won't be able to get it off there so easily.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use this on it. To light my own torch.
Hopefully the torch won't burn down too quickly.
Shit, I think it does, doesn't it? It's that one I want to go in. Yes. Okay. Grab these spearheads. And there should be... No. No, don't do that. There it is. Yoink. I'm grabbing everything I need because I are smart. There should be... that wire. And then this door. And somewhere is a... I think our torch has got out. No, I think I've got in the wrong room here. Ah, no, I haven't.
So, what do we have here? Knee socks? Long underwear? Nothing here that I might covet from the owner. Oops, what's this?
We got some
The coin is probably worth a fortune.
gold coins. Okay, now we want to go back to where we were before. Quickly now.
A real torture chamber. I think something like this in a museum is really amusing. But when I look around here and imagine that people really were tortured to death here, I don't find it so funny anymore.
Now, let's light the fireplace first. And you can see some tongs here, or pliers as this game's going to call it, but it's all the same shit. And there should be, yeah. Iron chain? Nah, son, that's shackles. Take a look at this dead guy.
Mood decoration. I really hope that it is only decoration.
Now, put the gold coin in the pliers and pop them in the furnace.
I think I'd better take the coin out of the fire again, otherwise the gold will flow into the forge.
Yep, and then we are going to put that on this Iron Maiden. Spike. Doink.
The tip easily penetrated the gold coin. I think I'd better not imagine how it would look if I were stuck between these thorns.
Yep. I am doing a whole bunch of shit that you wouldn't realize.
Please. Row across the lake twice and already my arms are ready to fall off. I really should exercise more.
Now, I've come back here because I can't remember if I... yeah, I didn't fill the tumbler. We need the tumbler, you see. And... there we go.
Very pretty. Perhaps I should give it to Nina. It'll definitely suit her.
And you see this bench vise here? And these spearheads? Chuck them in there. I know what I'm doing, kids.
I've now wedged the spear tips into the vise without mutilating my fingers. The ultimate proof that one never ceases to learn in life.
Okay, we've put the spearheads in here, and if we just go over here to this loose board, we can pry it free. And then, if we come over here, we got these spearheads, so we could use them as a saw on this board because it's an adventure
I'm gonna try to saw the
game.
board into a tolerable size with the tips of the spears.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sometimes it is a bit moon logic. Now, up here is a guttering that's fallen off that we didn't pick up earlier. We could have picked it up earlier.
Anyway, it's just lying around here in the way.
Right, and now we have to go back. And we want to go through here. We'll put this board on this here stool to make a lever. Oh yes. Now, I think I'm missing a bit. I'm not sure if I am missing a bit. I think I am missing a bit. I am missing a bit. What am I missing? I should have a... unless there's one in here? That's what I was missing. I was like, where... I didn't
miss it.
I didn't pick up the thing to yeah. There was a whole bunch of stuff just happened, but yeah. Okay. And now, if we go upstairs, there is a lever. Oh yeah. You can do a lot of crap before you realise what you have to do. Hence why I'm doing stuff in a very specific order. Right. We have now
The
got
previous cover for the chimney.
a shield of sorts. We want to go back upstairs as well and look at the books.
Most of the books don't really interest me. But here's a book about haunted castles. It talks about Morangi's castle. It says that there's a rumor that William Morangi, who lived from 1270 to 1305, was buried without the usual customs and traditions, and they even refused to give him a funeral pyre. He was entombed in a sarcophagus wearing only a simple robe and his family's amulet.
The
They
amulet.
say he's been walking through the castle and seeking revenge on intruders after midnight ever since. Even if I don't believe in ghost stories, I should probably finish rescuing Morangi from the well before midnight.
Considering we're an island and it's pissing it down, right? As you can see, we've got a sword and a shield and everything for him and his gold ring. I'd be more worried about drowning in that well. Were there any other books? I can't remember.
Most of the books don't really interest me. He was entombed in a sarcophagus. They say even if...
No, it's just that one book. Okay. I want to go here. Into the torch chamber. I want to place this rain gutter on this torture rack. Believe it or not.
This is how I could separate the two pieces that are wedged tightly.
And now we've got two rain gutters. Yeah, can you see what we're doing? Yeah. This is a stupid puzzle. Like, phenomenally stupid. I've gone to the wrong room. I do that sometimes. That's not where was the statue? Is it here? Yes. So you got to give this guy his bits.
What was that? Sounds like I accidentally triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Hmm. So if you actually look in your diary, it will be like, you know. Oh, actually, it won't unless you go into the. Yeah, we're making a true Irish lord. Give him a shield. Or his hat.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
But the thing that annoys me about this is it clearly is only, you know,
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Where's the sword?
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
And he wants his ring as well.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
I think that's everything we needed to give him.
A passageway. There are a few steps down into a dark passage. It smells rather moldy. I wonder what's waiting for me down there.
Well, luckily,
Hopefully the torch won't burn down too quickly.
we've got a burning torch in our jeans. So we could just walk down here without being too scared of the dark. There's a little niche here.
There's a small key in it.
Yay! Now, I think I read all the right books to get all the clues. So we should be okay. Because if you don't... it won't work.
I'll pour lamp oil into the groove that goes once around the sarcophagus.
It did work. I have read everything right. And
Let's
set it on
give
fire.
good old Lord Morangi a well-earned cremation. Maybe the story about him being a ghost here is actually true because he wasn't given a suitable burial.
Nice.
What was that? Did it suddenly get really cold in here, or is it just me? Did I just imagine that, or... The opening appears to have been sealed with wax, the color of the sarcophagus. The fire melted the wax and made the opening visible.
Again, with this whole game, I've been doing and picking everything up in specific orders so that we don't have the trouble puzzles. Do the stuff you're telling them to do. And
Immortal remains of Lord William Morangi.
I bet he had an American accent too.
Excuse me, Lord Morangi. I have to save one of your descendants. And I hope that your amulet will help me.
Yoink!
The amulet is beautiful and decorated with symbols.
Now then. I can remember where to go. Yep.
I pulled the wire through the small eyelet of the amulet.
And then put a chain on it.
If I turn the other end of the wire into the chain, it should hold.
And now, my dude.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Now, we actually have a pretty long cutscene coming up, I think. And you know how this game is handling cutscenes.